traders from across the globe. Thank you for tuning in to my 2675th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Again, thank you for tuning in. Your support is fantastic. You know, I get so many compliments, comments. You guys are fantastic. You know what we don't get? Back in the beginning, I started doing these videos as soon as YouTube hit the bricks in 2006. And between 2006 and 2010, I cannot tell you how many crazy people would fight and attack me on the videos. Here we are, 2023, and people just love me, I swear. I thank you so much for your comments. I always write back to all of you. As you see, I don't push political views. I don't push my own opinions. I just read charts off the board. And it seems that you guys don't hate me for that, no matter how I get that right. So thank you for all the years of supporting me. And I appreciate that you guys don't attack me for silly reasons, because all I do is read charts. You know what we get, we get. But I'm about the best in the world at reading charts, and you know that. So let's go see what the hell is on this board. For trading on 11/30/2023, we are just about out of November, getting into December. Don't forget how this works, kids. If you work on Wall Street and you're in charge of someone else's billions of dollars and they're not yours, you want your bonus off their billions. How do you get it? You make sure that you kick out the stocks that aren't doing so well in their portfolio and you buy the shit out of the ones that doing are, so that at the end of the year, the portfolio looks like this and you get your bonus. The only way to do that is to run this thing up in December, right? So I think overall that's what we will get. But we're day traders and we will take this one day at a time. Never trade without stops. Put those stops in first. This is a very risky game. Please know the risks behind trading. Let's look at the board. Number one on the board, the ES is testing weekly resistance on the charts. The same chart I put in front of you in the last two videos with that big trend line and the S&P testing it. Well, it's at that same place. And now the OMNI is starting to falter and flip the other way. I'll show you the charts. We are going to start the day off by selling NASDAQ, S&P, whatever we can get filled in. See if we get a dip and get the hell out and let the market tell us what to do next as far as E-mini, S&P, and NASDAQ are concerned. So the ES is testing weekly resistance. I will show that chart to you in just a moment. At the same time, the transportation average is breaking support. So what do I mean by that? You've got ES in a spot where it keeps bouncing off this resistance and starting to fail. And then you've got a situation where the transportation average has some trend lines and it's breaking down through the trend lines. So at the same time you're getting failure in S&P, you're getting a breakdown on your daily charts in transportation average, combined with a red OMNI tells me I'm selling rallies on Thursday. We'll see what happens. Number three on the board, don't worry about 1 and 2 knocking the markets down very far. Do you know why? Number three says interest rates and crude oil are both dropping, and they are. That is good for the stock market overall, maybe not on Thursday. But as we move forward into this next month, I promise you that interest rates going down and crude oil dropping, even though it went up a little today, it's dropped dramatically in the last few weeks. That helps the stock market. Number 4 on the board that we're going to look at on charts, the gold target remains valid. Now, nothing goes straight up. Nothing goes straight up, right? Gold's been going up a lot lately. So you may get a couple of cool-off days in between now and the target, but the target in gold remains valid. What else is on the board? OMNI campers, all right. 25th is the official date. It's official. Book your tickets. 25th, that weekend. You'll come in on Thursday. We're together Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You guys leave on Tuesday. I will feed you all your meals. I will transport you. I'll give you a brand new laptop pre-programmed by me, and I'll teach you the OMNI like you've never been taught before. I literally have one open ticket for the OMNI camp of the 25th. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. If you want to come to Vegas and fill that last seat, go to OMNIBootcamp.com, fill out an application, and I'll call you. I receive lots of applications. There's an absolute chance that yours will be called back by me. Send in that application to OMNIBootcamp.com. You'll be with me on Jan 25th, and I'll teach you my OMNI program. With that said, there's nothing else to do but this. Remind you of two things. One, we're going to go look at some ass-kicking charts in a moment, and you're going to love what you see. Two, keep your emotions out of trading. How do you do that? put your stop in first before you ever get into a position. Then once you're in that position, say this to yourselves over and over again. And by now I know you know what that is. Are you with me? Say it with me, kids. 1, 2, 3. Stop, soar, in. Emotions are rock and roll traders. Now let's go look at some charts. Traders, the E-mini S&P. By the way, did I mention you should subscribe to these videos and subscribe to Live with Oscar? Do it now. E-mini S&P, this is your weekly bar chart. So these trend lines on a weekly bar are very valid. I mean, they're very valid when they're on a weekly. S&P has been trying to get up there. Now it hit it today on Wednesday and came back down and settled towards the low today, and the OMNI arrow flipped. Well, all right, if there is a place to take a shot at getting short, it would be there, right? So I am going to do it. Then if you look at this, it's a little bit closer. It's blown up for you. As you can see, you hit it. You don't get above. You hit it again, and you start to go. You didn't get above. You hit it again. Maybe we start to go. If that changes, so be it. Our stop will be in. As you know, we put them in first, but that's what we're going to go after in your E-mini S&P. You can see why any analyst would agree with that. Transportation average. Now you've got the same thing. Look at how it holds, gets up near there, breaks, gets up there, breaks, gets up through just a teeny bit, breaks. What's it do? Holds here. Gets up, holds again here. Up, hits that, comes here, and when it breaks good. Solid, right? And we get back above, and here we are as of the close. What will it do? Careful now is what I told us. I mentioned this to all of us in the video when it got here. Careful now, and boom, we went through. Well, here we are again, and once again, I've taken the liberty of blowing this up for you. And take a look right there. That's what it actually looks like. The settlement was there. Well, we really did fall through. Now, did I mention that you should subscribe to these videos yet? Subscribe to my videos so I could show you things like this every night. Come on now. This is good analysis. What's next? Crude oil. Now, for all the things I just showed you why the S&P and NASDAQ may go down for the next couple of days or even one day, a bigger picture is this. Crude oil, although it used to be going up, green arrow, and you can see it's got this green channel, and it used to be going up. Well, that's not what it's doing anymore. Crude oil is in a down channel. And if you ask me, right, we got the red flag, the red arrow now, not the green. And if you ask me, this is a bear flag. So albeit it's crude oil, it went through it for a half a day and came right back up. And up here, it went through it for a half a day and settled under. That will happen with a crazy market like crude. The formation itself looks like a bear flag. And if you do not get above this area, back down it should go. No trade from me for crude oil. Just want to show you that although the stock market looks like it may want to go a little lower for day trading, overall, bigger picture, crude going lower, coupled with this. Bonds going higher, which means interest rates are dropping. Crude dropping, interest rates are dropping. I promise you that makes the stock market want to go up. It might not go up on Thursday, but it will make the stock market go higher into next month. Bonds look really good here, and the OMNI loves getting long bonds, loves the way it's above this average. And look, we were at 107.04. When bonds go up, interest rates go down, the Fed does not have to say a word. This is what happens inherently. If bond futures are going up, interest rates are going down. Bond futures have been going up. They went as low as 107.04. They've gone to 117.18. In fact, they're 117.22 this evening. That is interest rates dropping. Coupled with crude, you will buoy back the stock market. It's just a matter of time. And then for gold bugs, the target remains valid, kids. This gold chart we've been using for months on end. I kept you in tune with it when we were in this channel. Stopped you from getting long up here, right? Talked about getting long down here. The war came out right when we hit the bottom of the channel. I gave one target here of 1947 or 1945. It ran up $100 and hit it. We gave out a secondary target of 2009. It ran up and hit it. We've got now a third target. And when I gave out that target, we were sitting down here. Look at how far we've gone. and how close we've gotten so far to that target. Now, nothing goes straight up, so you may get a couple of red days in between, but that is our target. That's where gold should go. Traders, did I mention that you should subscribe to these videos yet? Subscribe to my videos. Do it now. Come to livewithoscar.com and meet me in my free live chat room. I'll be hanging with you every day, every night. That's what I do. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.